Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we are going to talk about the internal structure of testes. When we cut the longitudinal section of testes, this structure show each testis covered by bilayered, which is called testicular capsule. Outer covering of testes is known as tunica vaginalis, which is formed by parietal and visceral peritoneum wall of abdomen. Inner layer or inner covering is called tunica albuginea, means capsular part of testis. This part formed a folding structure which called septa of testis, and it is also known as lobular part, testicular lobules. Each septa consists 200 to 300 chambers, and each chambers of lobules consist 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules are the structure and functional unit of testis, because in this formation of sperms occurs and androgen hormone secreted by Leydig cells, which found outside of seminiferous tubules, it means interstitial space which consists connective tissues. All seminiferous tubules opens in rete testis, which is triangular shape. After this, formation of vasa efferentia, which is highly colloid structure. These vasa efferentia open in caput of epididymis. Epididymis is the comma-shaped structure which found above the testis. Epididymis divided into three parts. Caput means cape of epididymis, middle part corpus, it is also known as body of epididymis, and its tail part known as caudal. So caput, corpus and caudal, these three parts of comma shaped structure which is called epididymis. From caudal part, a long tubular structure emerge out which is called vas deferens. In short, testicular lobules consist seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules open in rete testis. After that, these colloid structures open in epididymis, caput region, which is called vasa efferentia, and highly coiled structure, and at the end of epidermis coiling reduce and a straight tubular structure is formed, which is called vas deferens. This is the ileus of testis. Each testis is about 4 cm thick and 2.5 cm long structure. So, each testis is covered by bilayered, which is called testicular capsule. The outer cover is called tunica vaginalis and inner cover is called tunica albuginea. Means both are membranous part. Tunica vaginalis is the outer covering and formed by parietal and visceral peritoneum. Body wall. Tunica albuginea, it is inner cover which is made up of white fibrous connective tissue. The inner cover or chamber of the testis has a network of narrow tubules which is called as rete testis. The seminiferous tubules open into the rete testis and the rete testis in turn open into vasa efferentia, which are 15 in number. In epidermis, number of vasa efferentia is 15. These vasa efferentia opens into the caput part of the epidermis. The outer chamber of the testis has transverse septa. These septa divides into 200 small chambers or 200 small lobules. Each small lobules has 2 or 3 seminiferous tubules. That point is very important. The seminiferous tubule is a structural and functional unit of testis, and the space in between the seminiferous tubule is occupied by the interstitial tissues, means connective tissue which consists blood vessels, and the cell of this tissue is called interstitial cells or Leydig cells. Leydig cell, Leydig is the scientist name. Leydig scientist told that in interstitial tissues a specific cells present which secrete androgen hormone, it means testosterone male hormone, which is responsible for produce secondary sexual character and also induce the spermatogenesis, means the process by this formation of sperms. So टेस्टोस्टेरोन हार्मोन लेडिक सेल्स के थ्रू सिक्रेट होता है. लेडिक सेल्स को इंटरस्टिशियल सेल्स भी कहा जाता है और ये दो सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूब्यूल्स के बीच का जो स्पेस होता है वहाँ प्रेजेंट होती है और स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस स्पर्म फॉर्मेशन की प्रोसेस को भी इंड्यूस करती है. द सिक्रेशन ऑफ टेस्टोस्टेरोन इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय LH hormone and ICSH hormone. Full form of LH luteinizing hormone and ICSH form interstitial cell stimulating hormone, means ICSH and LH, both hormone are secreted by pituitary gland, and pituitary gland is the master gland of all glands of body. So लेडिंग सेल से जब एंड्रोजन का सिक्रेशन होता है, एंड्रोजन पे LH एंड ICSH का कंट्रोल होता है. ICSH इंटरसेल्स लेडिंग सेल्स को स्टिमुलेट करता है, जिससे ये एंड्रोजन को सिक्रेट करती है. Structure of seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules which present in testicular chambers, and these are the structure and function unit of testis. Seminiferous tubules is covered by two layers, tunica propria and second germinal epithelium layer. Tunica propria is a membranous part which is thin and made up of fibrous connective tissue. Second, germinal epithelium layer. It is germ cell and germinal epithelium tissue formed during embryonic stage and migrate into sex organs in testis. Germinal epithelium has two types of cells. First, spermatogonia cells and second, Sertoli cells. And outside of seminiferous tubules, means in between two seminiferous tubules, interstitial space is found. So let's see this diagram. हमने एक सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल का डायग्राम बनाया है. यहाँ से नेक्स्ट स्टार्ट हो जाती है. एक सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल से जब दूसरी सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुल स्टार्ट होती है तो जो बीच का गैप है इसको अपन बोलते हैं इंटरस्टियल स्पेस. इस इंटरस्टियल स्पेस में जो सेल्स हैं वो है इंटरस्टियल सेल्स विच इज ऑल्सो नोन लेडिंग सेल्स. दिस सेल्स सीक्रेट टेस्टोस्टेरोन मेल हार्मोन which regulate the secondary sexual character and induce the sperm formation process. Let's see seminiferous tubule structure. The outermost layer of seminiferous tubules, which show in red color, is called tunica propria and it is thin layer. Second layer is germinal epithelium layer, and germinal epithelium layer formed during the embryonic stage, but in this division start at puberty stage. At puberty stage, cells of germinal epithelium divide by mitosis division and formation of spermatogonia in more number continuously. So it help in multiplication of spermatogonia. इसी वजह से जनरल एपिथेलियल लेयर को स्पर्मेटोगोनिया भी कहते हैं. एंड ये डिप्लॉयड होती है. आफ्टर दिस स्पर्मेटोगोनिया इंक्रीज देयर साइज एंड आफ्टर साइज इंक्रीमेंट these are known as primary spermatocytes. There is no division, only size increase हुई है. स्पर्मेटोगोनिया का साइटोप्लाज्म इंक्रीज हो गया, उसके बाद इनका नेम हो गया प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स, इट इज सेकेंड लेयर. After this, primary spermatocytes divide by meiosis first and formation of secondary spermatocytes. These spermatocytes are haploid. After that, secondary spermatocytes divide by meiosis second and formation of spermatids. These spermatids embedded in Sertoli cells and formation of sperms, and free from Sertoli cells move in central region. From spermatogonia to sperms process known as spermatogenesis, which occurs in the seminiferous tubules. Inside the seminiferous tubules, columnar cells is present, which is called Sertoli cells. Other name nurse cells and also known as supporting cells. These cells provide nourishment to spermatids and convert them into motile sperms. Let's see the flow chart of spermatogenesis. Germ cells means germinal epithelium layer, which is called spermatogonial cells, divide by mitosis division and formation of spermatogonia. It is the multiplication phase, means spermatogonia ने अपनी numbers increase करी है, because one spermatogonia forms 4 sperms. After multiplication phase, size of spermatogonia is increased and formation of primary spermatocytes. It is called growth phase, second phase of spermatogenesis. After growth phase, primary spermatocytes divide by meiosis first and formation of secondary spermatocytes. Secondary spermatocytes divide by meiosis second and formation of spermatids. Secondary spermatocytes formed from primary spermatocyte, but it is haploid due to meiosis first division. Meiosis second is like mitosis, so number of chromosomes remain 23 in all spermatids. After this, these spermatids convert into sperms, then head shape become spoon-like and tail is formed. Now sperm is ready for movement. This phase is known maturation phase. Let's start. First type of Germinal epithelium, spermatogonial cells. These cells are responsible for sperm production and process by which sperm is formed called spermatogenesis. Second, Sertoli cells. Sertoli is the scientist name. These are also called nurse cells or supporting cells because these provide the nutrition to developing sperms. These are less in number compared to leading cells and columnar shaped. Their free surface is multinucleated. In this part, the spermatids are embedded. Spermatids means premature sperms which is non-motile. Functions of Sertoli cells. First function, Sertoli cells provide the support and nourishment to developing sperms. Second, Sertoli cells secrete the androgen binding protein and inhibin hormone which regulate the FSH hormone, follicle stimulating hormone. Sertoli cells digest the dead sperms. जिन स्पर्म्स की डेथ हो जाती है टेस्टिस में तो ये फेगोसाइटिक नेचर की भी होती है. FSH hormone secreted by pituitary gland. Next function, Sertoli cells also secrete anti-Mullerian hormone which keep the Mullerian ducts inactive. During embryonic stage, two type of ducts is formed. Mullerian duct and Wolffian duct. From Wolffian duct, testes are formed. From Mullerian duct, ovaries are formed. But due to dominance of Y chromosome, Sertoli cells secrete anti-Mullerian hormone which inhibit the Mullerian duct of ovaries. So only testis is formed, means human are unisexual. Both sexes are not formed in one body. Now, man's sexual organ testis topic is complete. Next topic, accessory organs of male reproductive system. Other accessory organs, epididymis, vas deferens, ejaculatory duct and accessory glands, prostate gland, seminal vesicles, Cowper gland or bulbourethral gland. Now we discuss first organ, epididymis. It is thin, highly coiled and comma-shaped structure. It lies above the testis part. It is 5 to 6 meter long tube which is divided into three parts. First part of epididymis is caput. Epididymis means it is the cape region or head part of epididymis. Second, corpus epididymis. It is also called body of epididymis. third, coda epididymis. It is also called tail region of epididymis. First, caput epididymis. It is highly coiled first upper part of epididymis. We say that dorsal part, and it present on upper side of testis, and vasa efferentia, which is highly coiled structure, arise from rete testis, opens in this part. Second part, corpus epididymis. It is the middle and narrow part which extend back surface of testis. Third part, corpus epididymis. It is the tail region of epididymis. Last part, which is less coiled part of epididymis and bind with gubernaculum fiber. Gubernaculum fiber, which are associated with abdominal cavity in scrotum sex. Head region caput, middle region corpus, tail region caudal. So this comma shaped structure above the testicular capsule is called epididymis. Now we discuss the functions of epididymis. First, it nourishes the sperms and responsible for movement of sperms. एपिडाइमिस स्पर्म को न्यूट्रिशन प्रोवाइड करता है बिकॉज टेस्टिकुलर कैप्सूल से स्पर्म्स रेटेड टेस्टिस के थ्रू वासा एफरेंसिया से एपिडाइमिस में आ जाते हैं. इट पास द स्पर्म टेस्टिस टू वास डिफरेंस. नेक्स्ट, इट स्टोर एंड एक्टिवेट द स्पर्म्स. समटाइम्स के लिए स्पर्म्स का स्टोरेज करता है एंड स्पर्म्स को एक्टिवेट भी करता है. इट मेच्योर द स्पर्म फॉर फर्टिलाइजेशन. स्पर्म्स को मूवमेंट प्रोवाइड करेगा एंड मैच्योरेशन भी. सो स्पर्म्स आर रेडी फॉर fertilization. Second accessory organ, vas deferens. It is 45 centimeter long tubular structure and arise from coda epididymis, means tail part of epididymis. Inner surface of vas deferens is lined by pseudo stratified columnar epithelium tissue. It means inner lining made up of pseudo stratified columnar epithelium cells. Some of its cells secrete special fluid which keep inner path smooth for the movement of spermatozoa. Spermatozoa are the immature sperms. Their head is round shaped. Each vas deferens ascends into the body cavity, means abdominal cavity, through the inguinal canal of scrotum. After entering the abdominal cavity, it forms a loop over the ureter and open at the base of urinary bladder near the seminal vesicles. Vas difference कोडा एपिडेमिस से अराइज होती है। उसके बाद ये एब्डोमिनल कैविटी में एंटर करेगी इंगुइनल कैनाल के थ्रू, जो स्पर्मेटिक कोर्ड का पार्ट बना देता है लास्ट में, और ये यूरिटर के ऊपर एक लूपलेस स्ट्रक्चर बनाती है और यूरिनरी ब्लैडर के बेस पर इसकी ओपनिंग होती है। यूरिनरी ब्लैडर के जस्ट नियर सेमिनल वेसिकल्स होती है जो अदर ग्लैंड्स हैं। The end part of vas deferens is called ampulla. Ampulla is the swollen structure where the sperms collect temporarily. Third, ejaculatory duct. Ejaculation. It helps in ejaculation of sperms through urethra. The ducts of ampulla and seminal vesicles is open in a common duct which is called ejaculatory duct and pass through prostate gland and open into urethra. Ampulla की duct and seminal vesicles जो यूरिनरी ब्लैडर के जस्ट पास होती है, दोनों की डक्ट एक कॉमन डक्ट बनाती है जिसको इजैकुलेटरी डक्ट बोलते हैं, और ये डक्ट प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड के थ्रू यूरिथ्रा में ओपन होती है। फोर्थ पार्ट, यूरिथ्रा. इट इज ए कॉमन पाथवे ऑफ यूरिनरी सिस्टम एंड रिप्रोडक्टिव system because in male urinary system and reproductive system carry by single path, but in females urinary system and reproductive system are different. It is 20 centimeter long and pass through penis and open at the tip end of penis by a aperture. Next organ, penis. It is a long cylindrical and highly vascularized organ. It is sex organ in male. Apex of penis is swollen structure and form glans penis which is covered by a skin called prepuce, means foreskin. Now we will talk about the accessory glands in male reproductive systems. In male, 3 types of accessory reproductive glands are present. First, prostate gland. Second, seminal vesicle. Third, bulbourethral gland or Kaufer gland. Prostate gland. It is 4-lobed gland. 4-lobed, 2 lateral lobe, 1 dorsal and 1 ventral. So it is divided into 4 lobe, dorsal, ventral and 2 lateral. Location. It is located around the urethra and open into ureter. Prostate gland secrete white alkaline fluid which is 20 to 30% of semen. Semen is a fluid where sperms are situated and provide nourishment of sperms. In this fluid means composition of secretion of prostate gland. It consists of phosphatase enzyme, phosphatase which remove phosphate, citrate enzyme, lysozyme enzyme, fibrinolysin enzyme and spermine enzyme. So this white alkaline fluid consists phosphatase, citrate, lysozyme, fibrinolysin and spermine, and it makes 20 to 30% part of semen. This fluid neutralizes the acidic medium of vagina because secretion of vagina is acidic and secretion of male reproductive glands are alkaline. Secretion of prostate gland activate the sperms and prevent the semen to coagulate. प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड का सिक्रेशन स्पर्म्स को एक्टिवेट भी करता है एंड सीमेन को कोगुलेट मीन्स जमने से रोकता भी है. नोट, इन एज्ड पर्सन, इन एज्ड मेल द साइज ऑफ प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड में enlarged which create problem in urine discharge. ओल्ड एज में ह्यूमन मेल के अंदर प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड का साइज इनलार्ज हो जाता है जिसकी वजह से यूरिन डिस्चार्ज में प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होती है. सेकेंड ग्लैंड, सेमिनल वेसिकल्स. इट इज ए बैग लाइक स्ट्रक्चर which is present behind the urinary bladder or near the urinary bladder. There is a pair of seminal vesicles in man. In human male, a pair of seminal vesicles are present. Seminal vesicles secrete yellow sticky substance and prostate gland secrete white alkaline substance. Sticky but nature is alkaline and it is form 70% part of the seminal fluid means semen. Prostate gland make the 20 to 30% part of total semen and 70% part of semen made by seminal vesicles. Composition of secretion of seminal fluid. The secretion of seminal vesicles contain fructose sugar. Ascorbic acid means vitamin C, prostaglandin and other enzymes. Important point, the fructose sugar provides energy to the sperms means after the rete testis epididymis nutrition provided by semen to sperms because in semen fructose sugar is present. Third gland, Cowper gland. There is a pair of Cowper gland which are also called as bulbourethral gland. It is present on lateral side of urethra and below the prostate gland. Cowper's gland secrete transparent and alkaline fluid having 7.5 to 8 pH, means basic. This fluid makes the urinary tract smooth and alkaline by neutralizing the acidity of urinary tract. Acidity of urinary tract neutralized by Cowper gland secretion because it is basic in nature and urinary tract fluid is acid.